Hi, welcome to Local Tour Tuesday. I'm Mickey and I'm with the Shawano branch of the Shawano County Library, and today we are going to see Twig's Museum and Soda Factory. So let's go on in and check it out. So we're here with Amy and she is going to give us a little tour.
All right, so this is the Twig's Beverage Sundrop Museum. These are views of old downtown windows. So this first window is a little storefront back in the day, like 1950s. There's a lot of collectible items in there, some really cool stuff to see. If we move on here, we got our fancy dancy delivery truck, 1951 model International, with old Sundrop cases on the back. And then this little shop window here is the Barber Shop. It's very unique to this company because the grandpa of Floyd Hartwig was a barber, and so all of the stuff in that room is his original shavers, brushes, all that stuff. So that's very unique to this company as well. And then this room is kind of a collection of lots of clocks, old stuff that you would see in a general store. Lots of one-of-a-kind items that people haven't seen like ever. So that's all that collection stuff. And then we have a mural back here of old downtown Shawano from 1951. I believe the original photo is actually in Angie's Main Street Cafe here in town. So we blew it up and displayed that as well.
So Amy, can you tell us a little bit about the yellow post over here and what's going on?
Sure. So these yellow posts are actually support beams for our building. We added in all the walls after we bought the building. And so we didn't know what to do with them because they're kind of an eyesore. So we started having people sign the posts when we opened in 2015. Like a year later, we had to stop that because they were all filled up. But there's lots of people from different countries, different cities. They come back here, they see their name again. It's really cool to see all of that connection happen.
Neat.
So we're gonna move on through here. This we recently did. These are all of our old bottle labels that we stuck to the wall as wallpaper. And put a clear coat on, and then these are really old Golden Cola signs. The original Sundrop was called Golden Cola, and now it's called Sundrop. So this is all the original stuff from that era. Do you want to?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Okay. So this is, we've kind of called it the history hallway. Our employees have kind of dubbed it that. There's tons of old stuff in here. And then old machines through the decades from, I don't even know, 1940s to 1950, 1970s is probably the most recent one we have.
Look at that. Isn't that neat? Mm-hmm. So did the bottles circle around in there?
Yeah. This one actually works. I've seen it work once. That's the most recent one we purchased. That one is from the 50s though. And yeah, it could only fit little 7-ounce bottles in there. And then it spun around and then it would drop one out at the bottom here.
Oh, what a great find.
Yeah. And then you could crack one open right there. So then the history hallway, we obviously have a movie, a 10-minute movie on our history of Twig's Beverage and Sundrop, and then how they connect. So that's a must-see if you're going to come here. It tells you everything you want to know. And then these are recently made. This shows the generations of the Hartwig family, who are the owners of Twig's Beverage. So Floyd and Valda were the originals. Current is Dan and Diane. And now they are slowly moving on to their boys, Luke, Jake, and Ben. And they've been implementing a lot of creative, modern technological ideas to this place, so that's really cool.
So the next generation of Sundrop.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And then around the corner here, it opens up to probably the most recognizable part of our museum, the very large hallway to our sample bar at the end. We're still working things out to open up soon, so that's why some of this is kind of disarray. But we have lots of old Sundrop cases, or I shouldn't even say Sundrop cases, old soda pop cases that Dan has collected, purchased, found over the years. And then in the little inserts here, we have all of the old Sundrop bottles through the decades from 1940s all the way up to 1970s, 1980s, I think.
When I've been in here, I have found these displays particularly interesting.
Yeah.
There is a lot of history here, a lot of fun things to look at. Do you have an anticipated date as to when you'll open?
We are doing a soft opening July 1st, but otherwise July 6th we are opening all the doors and everyone can come on in. You're very welcome. With the whole virus thing, you are very welcome to wear a mask if you so wish, but it's not required. We're pretty chill here.
So what are your hours when you reopen?
When we reopen, as far as seeing the museum, you can come 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. And then Saturdays, it is 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, so now can we take a look at where you bottle?
Absolutely. We're kind of going to be going backwards here, but that's okay.
Here's another one of those yellow posts.
Yeah. They're completely all filled. It's insane. If you ever want to spend 3 hours reading names, that's the place to do it. So this is kind of backwards here. But this is the, I call it the turntable. I don't know if there's a specific name, but it's where the filled soda comes to an end. And the guy that works here, actually he's the green guy there.
Okay.
That is Chris. He quality checks, so he hand checks each and every bottle that comes to your hands. He's checking things for cracks, if it's filled all the way, if there's anything in it, if the cap is on right. So he has a lot going on when he checks all those soda bottles. So they kind of spin around, he puts them in a box, and then he tapes it, and it gets put onto a pallet and sent out to all of our routes, all of the people, all of you guys that buy it.
Wonderful.
This next window here is the capper and filler. So before the bottles get sent to Chris, they get filled up, and then they get a cap on right away so we don't lose carbonation. And then it gets sent down to Chris. This machine is actually from Italy, so it's all in metric, so that's a challenge for us. It also has a lot of sensors. It's the newest model from 2015, so it can tell you how much carbonation is in there, how much sugar is in there, where the level's at. It can do a lot of things on this machine, so it's really, really nice compared to the old way. We have to hand check everything. This thing does it for you.
Nice.
So that's pretty nice. They just got finished bottling for a different person or company that we bottle for, Lakefront Brewery. So that's why we're washing and rinsing so we can start on Sundrop.
Okay.
That's the next thing we're
Do you
doing.
bottle for a lot of different companies?
We do. Lakefront Brewery is in Milwaukee, and then we do Spruce Soda Company in Upper Minnesota, sorry. And then there's North Star in Madison, Minnesota. And then there's a new contract from Stevens Point, Uncle Mike's Root Beer we do. We do Titletown Root Beer. There's a lot in there.
Well, that's really neat, Amy. I appreciate your time today.
Yeah.
Showing us a little bit about the museum. So if you want to come and see it, come on in. There's a lot to look at. Spend an afternoon. Try a few things at the bar and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you.